The woman pushed her younger sister off a cliff to stage the scene as an accident. She quickly pulled out her phone and started recording.
So when you see my body at the bottom of the bluff by our house, that's me.
Once she finished filming, she uploaded the video immediately, wanting to take one last look at her sister. She spotted a leg near the edge of the cliff. When she picked it up, she realized it was a prosthetic leg. Only then did it hit her. Her sister had been disabled the entire time. She was doomed. In a panic, she suddenly remembered the video she had just uploaded. Thankfully, the signal was poor. She managed to cancel the upload just in time. After thinking for a moment, she rushed down the cliff.
Oh, no! No! Oh, no! You're supposed to be me! They're all gonna know that you're not me! Well, how am I supposed to fake this?
As she frantically searched, she spotted train tracks nearby. Then she turned and saw a train approaching. At once, she came up with a new plan. She placed the prosthetic leg on the tracks, then quickly hid behind a rock. The train roared past her. After completing the setup, she fled the scene and uploaded the video again. Just like that, she successfully took her sister's place and inherited a fortune worth millions. It turns out, a wealthy family had 4 identical daughters. The youngest stayed home for years to care for their mother, but during a conversation with a lawyer, she accidentally found out her name had been removed from the will. She was stunned. She had always believed their mother would divide the inheritance among the 4 sisters. The lawyer initially kept quiet, but under the woman's charm, he spilled the truth.
Not your sisters, they're not getting anything either.
Well, then who's getting the fortune?
A woman named Felicity Price. Shit.
Wanting to find out who the mystery person was, she tracked down the address, then drove there. To her shock, the woman she met looked exactly like her. From their conversation, she learned they were actually half-sisters. Ever since their father's death, the other woman had lived a homeless life. After learning everything, she decided to impersonate her. What she didn't expect was that her mother died from laughter the moment she saw her appearance. After taking care of her mother's body, we arrived back at the scene from the beginning. She then approached the lawyer as the 5th sister. Just as she was about to claim the massive inheritance, her other sisters showed up, and they brought a detective with them. The detective immediately produced a photo of the 5th sister. To prove herself, the woman pulled up a chair, placed her left foot on it, and knocked on her calf. Hearing the hollow sound of the prosthetic, the detective quickly apologized. But just then, the detective noticed a shiny sticker on her leg. While no one was watching, she tossed a medal in the air. Even then, the woman remained calm and composed, but just as everyone was about to believe her,
Holy butt-munching shit!
his neck snapped instantly. The coach quickly regained his composure. It was early morning and the gym was empty. He only needed to move the body onto the bench, pick up the barbell, and let it fall naturally. Bench pressing without a spotter is extremely dangerous. A broken neck would seem like a normal accident. Next, he carefully wiped off his fingerprints, reset the other equipment. Everything was ready. All he had to do now was return to his office and wait for the first group of gym-goers to arrive.
Hey, call 911.
Hey, what's going on out here?
Call 911 right now.
Oh my God, what happened?
The man had been just an ordinary fitness enthusiast, but the coach started a leaderboard at the gym. Only the top 3 could get on it. This triggered the man's competitive spirit. He trained just as hard as everyone else, but his muscle gains were far behind. He began to suspect that the coach was secretly supplying others. After repeatedly begging, the coach reluctantly agreed to help, but the supplements were limited. To keep the man quiet, he gave him some organic milk powder he bought himself. The man was thrilled, but after trying it for a long time, he saw no improvement. Meanwhile, other members were breaking records one after another. One night, when no one was watching, he secretly took another member's water bottle and compared it with his own milk. He immediately noticed the difference. That night, he confronted the coach, realizing his scheme had been exposed. The coach tried to snatch the bottle to destroy the evidence, although the man couldn't make the leaderboard. He was a karate expert.
It's Rodney.
The coach was no match for him. Panicking, the coach grabbed a weight plate from the ground and struck. Everything went according to plan. Police only found the man's fingerprints on the barbell, but another gym member noticed something strange. Due to recent supply shortages, the coach had diluted the supplements with water, which filled the entire gym with the smell of milk. Seeing her baby cry from not getting any milk, a detective decided to step in. Her investigation was simple. The man's fitness tracker had a record of his workouts. By checking what exercises he did, she could reconstruct what really happened. Luckily, workout data could be viewed by friends. She quickly added the coach as a friend, then snuck into the sauna to check his history, but the coach had already deleted all the records. However, he forgot one thing: the leaderboard. To generate enough weight to snap the man's neck, he had overloaded the barbell and unknowingly broke the gym's clean and jerk record. Just load the body into the bag, press a button, and in less than an hour, the corrosive liquid inside will dissolve the corpse. The killer never has to clean up blood again. But his mission isn't over yet. He pulls out various prosthetics and applies them to his face. In an instant, the man is alive again. The only inconvenience is that the man's left eye is fake. The killer simply uses a colored contact lens instead. His real target this time is the groom. Killing that man was only to get an invitation. He scans the area carefully. Suddenly, he spots a guest with a hidden camera on his chest. That man is clearly FBI. Acting recklessly now would expose his cover. The killer is irritated. The client never mentioned federal agents. Now he wants a higher payout. But just as they begin to negotiate, a waitress suddenly bursts in. To ensure the oysters are served fresh, they must be pulled from the sea, cut open with a knife, and immediately served. The killer isn't sure if she overheard their conversation.
You know what? I actually have to get these in the fridge. I am so sorry. Hi and bye.
But just in case, he takes the knife from her, then unplugs the refrigerator. Everything is ready. It's time to act. He enters the restroom and keeps a close eye on the groom.
You got other options. You don't have to stand right next to me.
He pulls out a syringe of tranquilizer. Ideally, he'd wait for the groom to finish peeing, so he doesn't stay in his shoes, but a job is a job. As night falls, the killer pretends to be drunk and walks the groom toward the beach. Since he unplugged the refrigerator, the oysters have lost their freshness. The waitress panics, thinking someone is playing a prank. She rushes back to fetch another bag, but that's exactly what the killer planned. He's already taken the groom's life with the small knife. Now, he just needs to frame the woman for it. Moments later, fireworks explode above the beach. Everyone's attention turns to the sky. The bride starts yelling at the staff. She runs anxiously to the shoreline, only to be met with a horrifying sight. Right then, the woman rises from the sand, still holding the small knife in her hand. No matter how you look at it, she seems like the murderer.
What are you doing?
The man orders a coffee with less milk, but the waiter brings him a latte and deliberately adds more milk. This makes him a little dissatisfied. He asks for a new one to be made. The waiter agrees impatiently. Then he picks up the latte and pours it out. His attitude makes the man's right eyelid twitch nonstop. This waiter is simply asking for a beating.
Oh my god!
The customers in the shop are scared and run around. At this moment, a woman jumps at him, but the man shows no mercy at all. And it all started when he walked into the shop. He just wanted an iced coffee with less milk, but to make extra money. The clerk not only didn't enter the order into the system, she also asked the man for a tip. The man gave in. A cup of coffee only cost $3, but the cashier thought $1 was too little. In the end, even the waiter deliberately made things difficult for him. The man begged him to make a new one, but all he got was humiliation. This was more than anyone could bear. The man lost his temper and started fighting. However, the clerk refused to back down. She picked up a knife and stabbed the man. He endured the pain and pulled out the knife, then threw it fiercely at her. Afterwards, the police arrived at the scene. They asked him in detail about what had happened, but this wasn't over yet. Since the barista couldn't make coffee properly, there was no need for him to keep his hands. Another clerk still wanted to take revenge. The man gave him a severe beating. Even the police couldn't help feeling sick when they heard about it. They prepared to take the man back to the police station, but he took something out of his pocket. It was the receipt he had kept. It clearly recorded his request. It was indeed the clerks who started the trouble first. After understanding the whole incident, they determined that the man had acted in self-defense and didn't need to bear any responsibility. There's only one rule for men on a mission.
No women, no children.
Although there was a little accident, but an ace is an ace. He quickly answered the phone call from the organization.
Is it done?
Yep. Got her.
Her. Your target was a man.
No it wasn't. Target you said was a blonde woman.
The boss froze. In order to convince the boss, he said the target was a transgender. The boss couldn't take it anymore.
6. You killed the wrong target.
The man denied it. As long as he insists that he sent the wrong photo, then he can't be blamed for the mistake. But this mistake has also reminded him he needed to change the rules of the killer.
No children. And, never lose your cool.
Because he was too nervous, he pulled it in his pants. At the critical moment, the boss called again, but he didn't have time now. He wiped his ass while pretending to throw his cell phone away.
No problema. I'm at the harbor right now, dude. There's a paid ticket that I have. They're gonna leave if I don't get on
6.
the boat, okay?
But what he didn't know was, the boss had already hacked into the neighborhood surveillance. Watching the man's embarrassing performance, he couldn't bear to expose him.
6.
The car could not be opened.